Hi guys, rubber band power time. Had a comment from Doc Inc. wondering whether we could actually generate any power from the rubber band powered car. So what I've rigged up here, I've got an LED, a small electric motor that is rubbing on the back wheel. Now the only problem is that does actually add quite a bit of friction, but you can see we are lighting the LED if we get the right speed. Because if I push that up tight enough to make a good grip, it slows the car down significantly. Ideally, I'd have a rubber tyre on there to give us extra grip. See if we can do it with the rubber band on it. The only thing is I don't think it'll actually work running along the floor, because it's only just working when we're freewheeling here up on the stool. So look. Not fast enough. Probably the better answer, well, best answer would be gears, and the next best answer would be a pulley system. Have a pair of these CDs here with a gap in the middle made into a pulley, and then the other end of the pulley attached to the wheel. That might work. Yeah, well, there we go. We did actually get the LED alight. Next question is, will it go if we put it on the floor? I suspect what will happen is if I give it enough power to go fast enough, it will just sit here wheel spinning. Yeah. Not going to work like that, because you can see it goes much slower when it's actually on the floor. I'm just going to try pushing it rather than using the rubber band. Might be best if I do put the camera up the other end so you'll see if there's any light coming towards you. Well, I wonder if the camera caught that. I've broken the front axle pushing it so fast, and the back axle from the looks of it, that just down here it did actually light up. Summary time. Well, I honestly didn't expect that to work, and it only just worked, but yeah, we actually got the LED to light by putting a motor so it's pushed by the back wheel or spun by the back wheel, and we actually got it to light the LED. I had to do quite a few modifications on the way along because I really didn't expect this to work at all. I got it to work earlier by pushing it hard rather than using the rubber band. That got it up to speed, that lit the LED well, but when it hit the wall at the other end it broke the front axle and the back axle. So I had to move the front axle backwards, so that I've now got a shock absorber at the front there for when it hits the wall. What else did I do? I then tried using the rubber band, and we could get it to go. Again, it helped if I gave it a bit of a push to stop the wheel spin at the beginning, because when you wind it up with lots of power to get the speed, you tend to get wheel spin rather than the car moving forwards. So what I did then was put the weight on it, which is a camera, to try and reduce the wheel spin. I then realised that if I push the wheel up against the shaft of the motor quite hard so that it made good contact, it was causing so much friction I wasn't getting wheel spin anyway, because it was being slowed right down, which was good, but being slowed right down meant we didn't get much of a flash on the LED. So I then increased the size of the back axle by wrapping tape around it. So that's about well, over 1/4 of an inch thick now. Instead of being about 1/8 of an inch thick, it's over 1/4 of an inch thick with just tape wrapped around it. That means that the rubber band has got a more leverage on it. I think it's the best way to explain it. So you make one change and it causes a different change. Pushing that up against the back wheel increased the friction, and it also made the LED run better because we were getting a better contact. But that increased the resistance to the wheels turning. So to get the wheels turning again, I had to increase the diameter of the back axle. That's a lot of waffle, isn't it? Well, if you understood any of that, well done. I'm now going to go and edit it all together, and with a bit of luck, we got some footage off the action camera so we can look along here and actually see the LED lighting. I'll try and remember to put a little note on the video on the ones where I pushed it to get it going to avoid the wheel spin, and the ones where I just let it go, because obviously the ones where I gave it a push meant it got going faster and we got a much better light on the LED. But that last run wasn't too bad. The last run was entirely under its own power, and we had the LED flickering most of the way.